All right, welcome everyone. You are watching the 2026 WPBA Soaring Eagle Masters. We have got a fantastic matchup here for you folks. Christina Tkach, our current #1 ranked WPBA player, versus the killer Pia Filler. So this is a B-side elimination round matchup. My name is Lonnie Fox-Raymond. I am the voice of the WPBA, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching on Billiard TV, thanks for enjoying and supporting the ladies of the tour. And big shout out to all of our fans at WPBA Billiards on YouTube. Thanks for staying up late and grinding this match out for us. It's starting a few minutes later than we intended. We're waiting for player announcements to complete. And as soon as those announcements are done, these ladies will lag for the first break. I see both of them getting ready. Both of them hit some warm-up balls and looking to get this match on the road. I know they're both ready to play. Pia just took a really hard loss, 8-6, to Wei Su Chen to guarantee herself a chance at the hot seat match, but now she's going to have to take the scenic route back through this event, and she's got to run through our current #1 ranked player on tour, Christina Tkach, in order to do that. So here we go, folks. Let the fun begin. All right, Pia Filler winning the lag. We're going to talk about the match rules here for this event. That you're going to lag for the first break, which you've just seen. It's an alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball is racked on the spot. There is no break box anywhere behind the kitchen is definitely good. They're going to rack for themselves. The 9 on the break is a win, except in the bottom 2 pockets. The 2-ball is racked in the back of the rack, and 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game. This is cue ball fouls only. Race to 8. All right, a few questions in the chat about the current placement for these ladies. So I do believe this is final 6. So this might be 7th, 8th, but I do believe it's final 6. Pia is guaranteed 5th, 6th for playing in the final 4 on the A side. So yep, final 6. Wolfman, thank you so much for your donation in our WPBA chat room. We appreciate that. Now, Wolfman wants to start a war. Who's interested in having a donation war? He started the bid at $5. Who can beat it? All right, let's go. Pia Filler has made a ball on the break. She doesn't have a best look at the 1, but there's definitely options. She can still push. She can also play a safety. I don't really see a great offensive shot, so that's not an option just yet. And Winkler stepping right up, $20 donation to win the war. If you guys aren't familiar with the WPBA chat room, you guys, we do have donation wars. They're always trying to beat each other out. Current winner, or currently, Ben Winkler is in the lead. All right, so she's going to go ahead and she wanted to thin that ball and leave Christina tough, and I think she's done that. Leave her tough. She would have probably preferred to get the cue under the 8-ball, but there's quite a bit of distance here. I don't know that Christina will swing at the at a carom on this, so probably look for a safe of some kind. We also have another B-side match happening on our bonus coverage table. Sophia Mast versus Margaret Fefilova-Steyer. If you guys are interested in throwing up that dual screen, I'm sure you will enjoy it. So it'll be a great matchup. It's also a race to 8. It's a pretty good shot from Christina Tkach there. She definitely stuck her under the at the backside of the 5. The 7's a great blocker ball. Pia Filler's got some work to do. She may be able to go rail first at this. She may be able to even get a bit of a kick and stick if she could get the cue ball to drag under the 8. Yeah, but the thin side of the 1 was always going to be a scratch. So Christina Tkach with a very successful safety. Very successful safety. And she comes to the table with ball in hand and a fairly open rack as well. And it looks like she may have a pocket for a 4-9 combination if she didn't want to try to play position cleanly on the 4. I know that Christina literally just put a straight clinic on Brianna Miller to get to this point after taking a loss in this event early on to Sophia Mast. Sophia played flawless in her match against the Crystal. All right, Chris Cooper in the lead of the donation war, $50. Thank you so much, Chris Cooper. Remember, guys, we also sell the sets of these particular sets of the Aramith balls. If you're interested in purchasing those, you can go to WPBA.com. I think it's $410 shipped inside the continental 48 states. And that is, gently used by the ladies right here at the WPBA. All right, nice out from Christina. Taking rack number 1, the score will be 1-0 over Pia Filler. We do have another match going on. Margaret Steyer is currently competing against Sophia. The score is 1-0 on their side as well. I will keep you posted. And if you're interested, dual screen it because that match is being streamed on our bonus coverage channel right there on WPBA Billiards on YouTube. All right, you guys in your donation wars. I do appreciate you all in the chat. I really do. I don't have a ton of stuff for this event. I have one really big item, a couple small things for the swag for tomorrow, but I do have a really big item. I do, like I said, after the last one, I offered to give away a billiard buddy for the highest winner in the swag, the donation war. I do have one of those still. Ben didn't want it. So by the end of this match, whoever's got the highest donation, I'll let you know at the end, and you guys can send me your address. I'll send you a billiard buddy. But we do have to sell these ball sets as well, guys. That's important. That's how we make our money back from our sponsors, is through the products. So thanks to Aramith for allowing us that opportunity. But for that price, you're not going to get them anywhere, any lower than that, I promise. All right, so a little awkward. She's going to be cueing kind of funny over this. She's going to have a really long bridge. Yeah. You can tell that Christina's put the time in to be able to do that comfortably, though. That is not an easy shot. Yeah, I have a few billiard buddies in my stuff at home. I have a 3-stick holder and a 5-stick. I would leave that up to your choice, what you would prefer. But if someone wants to win the donation war against Logie Bear and all the things he starts. Well, and Wolfman started it this time, but right now Chris Cooper's in the lead with $50 donation. All right. I'm going to stay focused on the match, guys. I'm going to do my best to pay attention to what's going on in the chat, but I really want to sweat this match. These two ladies legitimately are probably my two favorite people to watch. All right, and with this 9-ball, Christina Tkach playing pretty flawlessly in these first 2 racks over Pia Filler. Now, I'll tell you something. I'll give you a little backstory about these two as well. Not about them like against each other or anything like that, but I knew a few years ago, back in I think it was 2024, that Angela, Janik, and April Larson and Christina and Pia were all going to the Derby City Classic. And I was building my personal YouTube channel. And I was like, I'm going to stream these girls and I'm going to get enough viewers to monetize my channel. And I'm telling you what, I sure did. Because both these two, especially, Angela had a good event as well. April too. Every one of them made it quite a few rounds into the event, into the 9-ball event. But these two right here in particular, they made it so deep into the tournament. And it was so impressive. And I feel very blessed that I was able to catch their matches and stream them. And I was so proud of them. And so many people thought I was crazy when I told the WPBA, let me stream it to our channel. Like they're doing so good. And I had to fight tooth and nail to get that to happen, but they finally agreed to it. And I'm so glad that I was able to catch those matches for these ladies because they played so good. I think Pia made it inside the top 12 and Christina was inside the top 25. April as well. I mean, just so good. So they're just, you know, they're just so competitive and they're not afraid to get out there and challenge themselves. So both these ladies, they'll get right in the grease and I love that. All right, so Pia, great break, getting up to the table. She got a good opportunity here. She's going to play this with a high ball, maybe a touch of right-hand spin. Just going to straighten that cue up off the rail. She falls nicely. Pia did have a second place finish here last year. She lost to Wei Su Chen in the finals. She just took a loss to Wei 8-6 this last round, which we saw on the bonus feature table. I know she's pretty determined. It is getting late though, and unfortunately these ladies are, you know, I'm sure they're getting tired. I can't imagine that they're not. Speaking of, I think I just made Christina Takachi on. All right, so a little back and forth action. Low on the cue ball, getting the cue ball past the side pocket and back out because she does need angle to get from the 6 to the brown 7. All right, thank you, Marissa. We appreciate your donation. Oh, thanks, Shell. It was nice seeing you. Okay, a little bump there. She's going to have herself a tester on this 7 ball. I'm going to go to the overhead view to see if that ball is frozen. I don't know that it is. If it's not, it's very, very slight. She shot a ball, a 9 ball, to beat being on the A side that was even tougher than this, and she hit it so good. Man, what a touch. She hit that so well. She makes it look easy, didn't? I mean, she just does, right? All right, so let's see. I want to go to the overhead on this just because I want to see the angle that she has coming off this 8. I don't know if she'll draw it over to shoot the 9 in the same pocket, and she has. Well played from Pia Filler. All right, nice break and run from Pia Filler. Trying to keep herself in this match. She doesn't want to let the crystal get too far ahead. In an alternate break format, that can be very dangerous at this late into the event. All right, Christina Tkach to break. Both of these ladies are Predator stars. They both Predator sponsored players, and Christina is also sponsored by Jam Up Apparel and Classic Billiards. I don't want to forget Classic. Pia is sponsored by Apex and Arc Pool Tables, Andy Cloth, and How Tips. She helped us facilitate. I believe she was involved in bringing How on board with the WPBA. Currently ranked number 2 on tour, while Christina is currently ranked number 1. Christina is the 2024 10-ball world champion. She's also won 5 times on the WPBA, which is a really nice record to have. She got second last year at the World 9-ball Championships. She's also the Super Billiard Expo champion. She's got lots of, oh, wow, look at, oh, no, that is just brutal. Great shot. She actually hit it just a little too good. All right, Pia Filler coming to the table with ball in hand to get back in and tie this matchup. Pia Filler, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure you guys seen this. She's the team world champion with Joshua, her husband, and Moritz Newhausen. And Pia made the winning 10-ball shot in the shootout to win for their team. I think Joshua picking her up, I think it's like been a meme about 7,000 times. She's an 8-time European champion, 4-time Euro Tour winner. She also is the Capital City Billiards champion here on the WPBA. She's been runner-up multiple times on tour, though, right here last year, as well as at the Dr. Pool Tour Championships and the ICB Invitational. So Pia has been close to the winner's circle a lot of times, and I know she's very hungry. All right, nice shot there. Pia going straight to work. Pia is currently ranked number 2 in the world rankings. Jasmine Ocean being the current number 1 ranked female player in the world. And I'm sure after this, they're all headed to Austria. I know they really like that event. All right, nice out there from Pia Filler, tying this match up 2-2. Looks like Margaret and Sophia are tied at 1 right now on their table. Doing pretty good. Sorry, guys, it is getting late. So please don't yell at me if I get a little slap happy. This is the promo for the used ball sets that we do after each of these events. With shipping increase, we did have to increase the price, but still below what you can get them for. You can even buy a new set at $479. That includes shipping. If you're interested in this, go to WPBA.com. So these tables are not technically coin operated, but they do have the coin operated mechanism. I'm not exactly sure which event they were brought from to this venue, but Diamond does all that. So I'm not really sure, but I know what those little coin mechanisms on the thing. Someone in the chat was talking about that. Some of these tables have the coin mechanism in them. Obviously, we're not pumping coins into them. And I don't know, Diamond facilitates bringing in the tables because they're one of our feature executive sponsors. So that would be a Diamond question, not a Lonnie question in the chat. I am not having any adult beverages. If I was having any adult beverages, I promise you guys, I would be a lot goofier than I am right now. I'm not an adult beverage kind of girl. All right, so she does have a look at the 2. She's got to get past the pink 4. I don't know if she can play short side on the 3, if it trails past the 8 or not. I'm hoping she can catch the gap between the 3 and the 9. Okay, so she overcut that trying to catch this gap right here. All right, and she's going to get away with that. She's going to leave the crystal in a bit of a spot. Christina's going to come to the table with her jump cue. She's also rocking the purple. I think a lot of these girls, these ladies have gone to the purple. I believe Way and Kelly both have them also. I think Brittany's are orange. All right, so Pia caught that a little light on the cue. You could tell that she was right away not comfortable. Right. Christina's going to use this wall of balls back here, the 9, 6, 7, and try to get Pia underneath them. Even if she didn't, she's got her cueing awkwardly over the 8. So Pia's got work to do. There was some questions about some comments about how YouTube has saved lives in pool. And it was a shame about ESPN. But to be fair with you, I mean, how many people out there really have cable television? I mean, we use streaming apps now like Amazon Prime. The Billiard TV is on, as well as Roku. So many other ways to watch TV that really, I don't even have cable anymore. I don't even watch ESPN. Oh, hi, Jen. Hi, Ray. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. All right, Christina continuing to hammer the safety play. And I do think she has allowed the cue to leak out. I think Pia does have a look at the 2. Not a whole lot offensively, but she can see the 2, which gives her room to play safeties or to find a way to get back to the table for another inning. She overstruck that. She needed to hit that much thinner and a bit slower pace. Christina can definitely see the 2 ball. No, I'm not sure how big the 6 is here, but if she could roll it past the 6 without going under the 7, that would be ideal. And she has. Wow. All right, nice touch. She wants a little bounce off of that. I want to kind of get a look at the 6-9. Christina doesn't typically go after these types of combinations. I mean, they have to be dead wired for the most part. I don't see her do that often. All right, we're going to have to go to a different view to get Christina here. There we go. She may just go ahead and accept a bit longer shot on the 6. All right, so unfortunately, and Pia knows it. She's seen it right away. So she put a lot of inside English on that ball, and it killed straight off the rail coming back across the top side of the 7. But now she's got the wrong angle on the 7, and she'll have to go all the way around the table unless she can kill it with a ton of inside and get back across for the 8. But that is so difficult. She may just have to look for a safe. It's tough. She's overhit a few safeties up to this point, so we'll see if she's going to have some decision making to do here. And like I said, it is late. So if I don't know how they're fading it, but I know I'm getting very tired. All right, going for the offense. Oh boy, it's going to leave her another tough shot. Very tough. All right, I wasn't mad about the shot on the 8, but uh, she's just not really getting the best reaction off the cue. And I'm not sure that we've had Pia on the feature table just yet. So this may be her first time on the stream table. This one anyway. She played on the bonus table. All right, this is not terrible as long as the cue stops. Oh, yeah. All right. Christina has a good shot at this 9 in the right-hand side pocket, obviously. And she'll take the lead back. All right. Pia giving herself 5 seconds and reevaluating, regrouping, and getting back to work. Things happen. This is 9-ball, folks. All right, Christina Tkach will be breaking next. Good look at her rack. They allow the 1, 9, and 2 are always in the same position. The rest of balls must be racked randomly. And there's only so many ways you can rack the same group of balls, right? If 6 balls, you only got 6 balls to move around. There's only, you just move around a circle. Eventually, you're going to have the same rack you had before. All right, good break. No shot on the 2 ball. I'm not even sure she's got the edge of this 2 to thin it and try to tuck her under the 4. So she may have to kick or, well, she's going to push. Definitely got to push. Yeah, Christina's put Pia in a bit of a trap. I don't mean that like Pia can't get out of it. I just mean she's basically testing her, saying, go ahead. If you're going to shoot at it, shoot at it. I might shoot at it. Or I might play a safety as well. So as the incoming player, it's always kind of difficult to say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this. If she bumps the 4, it might hold position. All right, so she's going for the safety play on this one. Ooh, she hit that really well. Good shot. I like, yeah, the crowd liked that too. There was some applause in that. All right, Sophia Mast is up 3-1 over Steyer. And it looks like Steyer has decided to take a break, which she is entitled to do so on our bonus table. Letting everyone know, too, for anyone interested, I have one VIP ticket for tomorrow. One, that is all. One seat in the front row for the Sunday finals. If anybody's interested, it starts at noon tomorrow. You have to hit me up. I know it's tough because we're in Michigan, but if anybody's out there from Michigan that wants a seat, Amanda, are you interested? I got one VIP seat for somebody. 4 matches to be played tomorrow. Top lady players, some of the top lady players in the game. A couple world champions in the mix. They got one VIP seat available for free. I'm giving it away. There, one of our fans, he was here this week, but he couldn't be here for the Sunday tournament. He had some family plans, so he offered me the VIP seat to give away to one of our fans. All right, nice shot there from Pia. Wow, she put her over. She's queuing over the ball. She can't see it. Date's got her blocked up. You can message me in Messenger on Facebook. Let me check and make sure nobody's reached out to me already for that ticket. I'll double check. Do you have Facebook Messenger for anybody who wants to get a hold of me? It's the only one I use for pool. All right. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Having to look down at my phone to check for messages from fans. And the two ladies have walked away. I'm sure my husband will fill me in later on all the things. They're going to look up the rules real quick just to clarify. I'm wondering if maybe Christina moved the 6 with her hand going to kick. I'm not sure if anyone in the chat kind of wants to check it out and see. Christina nudged the 6 ball to the right with her cue after contact with the cue ball. Oh, okay. This is cue ball fouls only. But if the ball was frozen initially, I'm wondering if that does change anything. They're going to look it up right now and really try to clarify the ruling before they make any decisions. Guys, I'm going to throw a few commercials and they're going to get this figured out. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching WPBA Billiards on YouTube. All right, guys. So it looks like the ladies are back at it. Pia does end up with the ball in hand. So maybe when in the process, if the balls were frozen and Christina shot through and touched the 6, that may be a foul. I know even in cue ball fouls only, that would technically be a cue ball foul because she was bridging over, and if they were frozen, if she touched the 6 first, then it would be a foul. I wasn't really sure. That's kind of what I assumed was happening, just based on where Christina shot from. But you kind of just got to let it go. You know, it is what it is. There's not much you can do. She's just going to tie the matchup and let it be what it's going to be. All right, well, Christina calling that foul on herself is pretty impressive. Nothing wrong with that. All right, guys, I got a special guest just popped in to hang out with me, watch the match. So everyone say hello to Rachel Lang, the Rhinestone.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Yeah, so Rachel, you had a good event.
I
You had a
did, I
great
did.
event here.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You played so good.
You did as well.
Yeah, I did okay. I had a tough draw there at the end, though.
Yeah.
Drawing
Drawing Kelly, the B-side is rough.
Yeah, she's a bully. All right. But I can say I did pretty well against her considering, I mean, she just never let me see the balls. I kicked a lot. I only fouled one time, and I probably kicked 25 times.
Right.
She put it to me. All right, guys. So Pia Filler taking advantage. Christina, class act, right? Calling that on herself, just double checking. If that was a foul, shout out. That's why I say this often in the stream,
Yeah.
and I'm sure you've heard it too. It's pretty wild. These ladies, the rule sets are instilled so that we can self-govern. And we don't have to have referees at every single table in order to play our matches. And Christina just basically called a foul on herself. She was shooting cued over a 6 ball, and the cue and the 6 were frozen, and she nudged the 6 on the way into the cue, and she called the foul on herself. Pia wanted to make sure it actually was a foul. They called Kathy over, and it was. So
I wondered because I had just walked over at that exact moment and I had asked people next to me what was going on and nobody really knew. So
yeah.
she was bridging over the 6 and the 6 hit the cue ball.
Yeah, so when
Okay.
she cued through the cue ball, she nudged the 6, and if they're frozen, that's technically a foul. So good, kudos to Christina Tkach on calling that out on herself. And really, it just ties the matchup, and now we're playing a race to 5.
Right.
So Pia filler to break. Guys, I want to let you know that I think the VIP ticket was taken.
Kaylee Sullivan in the chat. Hey.
Hi, Kaylee. All right.
She came up a little bit short on this 3 ball. So now she might look to play safe instead of going for the run.
Yeah, she's been pretty aggressive in this match, to be fair, but this is a very natural safe with a lot of balls to use as blockers. So like it would have been nice to see her play that just a little tighter to the 5 though, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe she was worried about like nudging it going in.
Oh, for sure. Well, and it's late.
Right. And she just came off a brutal 2.5-hour match with Wei Wei. That
I
match
know.
was insane.
I know. What a tough match. I know Pia was pretty upset when she walked away from that match. She came into the arena with you could almost sense the aggression when she walked into the arena to play this match.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, she had a chance to get on the hill and she missed either a 5 ball or a 6 ball really close to the side pocket on the rail, and you could just see how big that shot was because that let Wei Wei get to the hill first. I think they were 6-6 at that point, but they were going back and forth, so.
Yeah, Wei Wei played a really good safety on the 2 ball, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good shot. All right, guys. Don't forget, too, there's also a great match on our bonus coverage table. We've got Sophia Mass currently in the lead 4-2 over Margaret Steyer. So good match happening over there as well. And this match is currently tied at 3. 3 balls sitting in the pocket. Yeah, so there were some questions about the break rules here. Since we went to the 9 on the spot, we eliminated the 3-point compliance rule. Oh, wow. Oh, double weemy. That's brutal.
Mistakes from both players that you hardly ever see.
Yeah,
so it's crazy.
especially from these two, right?
Right. You can tell that the fatigue is setting in,
Yeah.
Christina lost one of her matches earlier on today, so she's been battling on the B side, and Pia mentally, just came off a loss, so.
Sure.
They're probably tired at this point.
Yeah, these ladies are sitting in 5th, 6th position, trying to get to that Final Four and have a spot to play tomorrow at noon. And both of them, they're really, they just, when they get to the business end of these events, They're just both so super impressive.
For sure, because they know the caliber of the player that they're playing against, and if they make
Sure.
one mistake, it can cost them. Like,
Absolutely. Pretty good stuff. Right. Pia's looking great here. She's got a good opportunity. So just go ahead and roll this one row up for the 6 in the side. I do think this is the first time Pia's played on this table, though. And Christine, I think, has had 2 matches on it.
oh, okay.
So Christina's probably a tiny bit more comfortable. Maybe only 1 match for Christina. But I've heard from the other ladies that's played on this table that this one plays a little different than the others in the room. What did you think?
It does, for sure, a little bit.
Well, we didn't allow practice on it, and I don't know if that made it play just a tad different than the others in the room.
Yeah, I think it was playing a little bit faster because there were a couple shots that I hit that I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was trying to slow them down.
Yeah, you had a nice showing out there, though. I know it's tough playing Brittany. She's so seasoned and she's so composed, which is really, you're like, can I rattle this chick ever?
Yeah, no. She's so seasoned and her fundamentals are so good. And
Absolutely.
if she makes any mistakes, you have to capitalize on them. Otherwise, you're going to be down. I played Brittany one other time at Rail Yard in the first round.
Oh,
And she got me 8-1. She played like almost flawless. So I was like, okay, just try to get a couple more racks on the board this time, you know?
yeah, you know what? I think I put you on the stream. Did
Oh,
you
did
play
you?
her on the stream at Rail Yard?
I did,
Yeah,
yes.
that would be my fault. My bad.
It's okay.
Actually, I had a lot to do with the picks at that event. I don't always. Sometimes I don't like to pick.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
some of the people in the chat were asking me and Ada last night who determines, like, who picks the matches, and I said, I don't know.
Yeah, usually it's a collaboration
Okay.
of people involved in the event. And also too, sometimes it matters like the vibe in the room. Like, you know, we get to know the fans
Right.
at the WPBA events. You know this. You met a bunch of them just this weekend alone.
Oh, yeah.
Every event we meet new people, but and it's so depending on what the vibe is in the room and what we have going on around us. Also, I mean, we look ahead into the brackets too, like who's got a chance to make it, you know, farther down the road. And that we'll still be able to put them on the stream later on in the
Right.
event, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so you do kind of have to be a bit of a mind reader or a game reader.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
gotta
always
be
good at that. Like,
Well, sometimes things happen that you can't predict, you know? Like someone that you think may run away with the match, it goes crazy and they have a crazy match and they end up losing a match and then it's like, well, maybe we should have put them on the stream, but you really don't know.
right.
So it's
I always kind of hate it when like for example, Christina takes an early loss to Sophia, right? At that point, we hadn't put her on the featured table yet.
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. She's our number 1
Right.
ranked player on tour. We have got to get this young lady on the stream.
Right.
And, you know, but you just don't expect it, right? So you kind of got to like try to look at the brackets and go ahead. And sometimes my brain doesn't work that way because I'm so busy at these events
Right.
that I'm just like, the tournament directors will ask me, Lonnie, what do you think? I'm like, hey, I don't care. Do whatever you want. You know? Like, it's fine. They all are amazing to me. So you go ahead and put in whoever you want. All right. So really it is kind of a collaboration of the promoter, the tournament directors, you know, sometimes I get involved. Sometimes if I really believe strongly in a match, I'll go down and be like, hey, like I really want this match on the stream, you know,
Okay.
so it does depend. All right. Nice little push out there from Christina. Pia may give this back. It's awful thin on the 2, although depending on how much of that 2 she can hit, yeah, she's going to give it back. I kind of had a vibe that was going to happen. Very hard to find a spot for that cue ball. I mean, you can bank the 2 out of there, but can you get the cue ball to drag around maybe under the 3 or kick underneath the 2 and ship it up table?
Yeah, maybe if you can 2-rail kick underneath it.
That's right. Yeah, kick and stick on that one. Great shot from the Crystal. Fortunately, it's going to leave a very makeable shot for Pia.
Mm-hmm.
That was, always a risk. I think Christina was kind of hoping that Pia would go after it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that was a tough situation to be in.
Mhm.
There really wasn't much you could do.
Yeah, I think Christina was trying to trap her up, and Pia didn't fall for it.
Right. Pia's like, oh, I'm all set. You can have it.
Let's do that. All right, nice shot from Pia Filler.
I do have to say, Pia is one of my favorite players on the tour. I mean, I love all the girls, but Pia is really awesome.
Well, and I think too, something about Pia that I like is that we've been able to watch her growth. When she first, she played well right from the gate with us, but I know a lot of people don't know this, but I actually played Pia in her first ever WPBA event many years ago.
Okay.
She was much younger. Her and Joshua, I think, had just gotten married, to be honest with you.
All right.
And it was right here at this
Oh,
event.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I came in actually just to play in a promoter spot, and both of us got a little ways into the event. It was a good match, and then weirdly enough, her and Joshua played me and my partner in the little doubles bar table tournament out there
Oh, that's funny.
later that weekend. So yeah, and that was after Josh's very first Moscone Cup. So everybody here hated him. Because remember, after his first Moscone, like everybody hated Josh, right? Like I didn't. I actually thought he was quite entertaining. But
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not much of a hater, though. I have a lot of respect for talent. I can.
Well, a lot of times, like, if you don't know these players, maybe you can, like, see or you think they're a certain way and, like, they
But in
come
real
off.
life, they're not.
Right. Like, when I first met Joshua, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's like a goofball, you know? Like, he's like a little kid.
Oh, he is a little bit, but he's
Yeah.
so wonderful. I mean, really is a nice guy.
At the last event, Pia gave him this giant egg, and it was like a Yoshi egg, and he was so excited. He was like walking around holding this egg, smiling. Like, it's the little things, you know?
Absolutely. Him and Pia are, they're just a lot of fun. All right, so here we go. Pia Filler getting straight to work. It's a good opportunity for her. You see the Crystal back there, straight faced as always. Hyper focused on the match at hand. And this 9-ball, Pia Filler can advance her lead by 2 racks. And she has. Scoreline is 5-2 or 5-3 in the Killer's favor. And this is a race to 8. Last match of the night, folks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Soaring Eagle Masters here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. It's been another great event, another good production put on by the WPBA. I do believe this event is going to pay nicely. I think it's $15,000 to the winner. I'd been happy, really happy to get that check.
Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah. So $15,000 for first place, $8,500 for second, $6,200 for third. Is that for third? Or yep, that is for third. Fourth place. Fourth place is $4,500. Fifth, sixth is $3,500. So these ladies are guaranteed $3,500 right now where they sit. One of them will be guaranteed a $4,500 check. This is a good opportunity for both of these ladies. I think Pia's travel expenses were probably tremendously more than Christina's, but at the same time, if Pia can manage to get into the U.S. and hit 2 or 3 events, it makes it a little easier on that flight bill.
Yeah, she said it took her 9 hours and 45 minutes with 2 flights to get here. I was talking to her.
Yeah, and then from here she's headed back to Austria. So, yeah, she's got some more work to do.
Yeah.
That's a quick turnaround.
No
She
days
handles
off.
it so good, though.
She does.
Like, she handles the jet lag and all that so good. All right. Christina Tkach really needs to get something going here, get herself started.
After that dry break from Pia.
Yeah, she's got to take advantage for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this.
Yeah, this is tricky here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely tough. The back cut's brutal, if you can even get there. And cutting it to the corner, you just really, where do you get the cue? I mean, how do you get the cue in a good position for the 3?
Maybe play safe here, stop the cue ball and send it underneath those balls and use those balls as a blocker. Or you could just fire it in.
Oh, and she catches a gap. Yo, that's clean living right there.
Yeah.
Like, clean living.
Do we think the 4 ball passes the 5 ball?
I think it's definitely possible. Especially at the, I think so, and especially at the right pace. Maybe with
Yeah.
a little low cue ball, it might kind of naturally find its way to the pocket. Something if you need to cheat a ball, it's a lot easier to cheat the ball with a low cue ball with a bottom than it is bottom kind of reverses and lets it grab to that rail. Really get into the pocket there if you have to cheat it. She may not even have to cheat it, to be honest with you. Yeah, it goes clean. It's amazing how different things can look on the computer.
For sure. Like for here, it was like,
Mhm.
but it looked like when she hit it, it was wide open.
All right. Real nice run happening right here for Christina. She really needs to get through this shot nice and smooth. It's one thing I do love about Christina. I mean, her follow through stroke. I mean, she's 6 to 10 inches past her hand or
Yeah.
past the cue ball point of contact. It just goes to show how much time she's worked on that.
Right. And she has that beautiful pause, and it just, yeah, her timing is so good.
I like to tell this story. I don't know if Christina enjoys this story, but I really like this story. When she first started playing on tour, one of the first events we did with Christina coverage on her was in Iowa. And, you know, when we first started, we had the worst equipment, the absolute worst equipment. And she was working so much on that timing
Okay.
that her back pause was so long that, and our cameras were junk. And I was like, oh my God, our camera's frozen. I'd look at
Oh,
Angela
that's
like in a
funny.
state of panic, and then she would shoot. And I mean, I bet you she got me 25 times that weekend
Oh, man.
with that really long, hesitant stroke. And I love that she's just found the sweet spot for herself in that backstroke.
Right.
It's very impressive. All right, so Christina takes one back.
She's one of those players that's always working on her game. She's always
Absolutely.
working to better herself.
Well, both of them are, and that's why they're at the top of the world rankings. You know what I
Right.
mean? And there's a reason for that. That's why they're number 1 and number 2 on the WPBA. Because as a professional, they take their jobs very seriously, and they're both very, very hard workers.
Yeah, their work ethic is pretty insane.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see. Can she make the 3 in the corner? And she can. And she also made the 1 in the side pocket, but look at this. The 2 ball sits up.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
No problems. Everything's wide open.
Boy,
Christina's looking to go 5-5 here for sure.
You know, there was a lot of conversation about going to the 9 on the spot to kind of stop Pia and Christina for continuing to dominate from the break, right? They were
Right.
putting entire sets on people with the 1 on the spot. So we're like, oh, we'll change it up and make it more difficult for them with the 9 on the spot. No, they just came back doing the same thing.
Right.
You know, I mean, granted, this break is a little more unpredictable.
It is, yeah.
But they still have just got the speed and the pace of the break, the timing
Right.
of it down, and they just make balls more often than others. It just work ethic once again. Like, I go home and watch videos of them, and I get to the tournament, and I try to do all the same things, and I still cannot find the consistency in it.
Right.
I mean, I'm about to move to Miami with Christina.
And take lessons for her classic.
Ask if I can just sleep on their couch. Call Dave and Leah, be like, hey, can I come stay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, nice touch there. She got real close to her work, and I like that. This makes these shots so much easier when you're closer to them.
I agree. I was struggling with these all week. I was undercutting them just a little bit, or sometimes I would overcut them. Oh, so
Trying to
stressful.
compensate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild how you, the adjustment process, how it can be like kind of like a mind game. I think I'd be in trouble if we went to the break box, though, because I have a horrible time breaking from the table surface.
I do too.
I'm not good. I'd have to break from the rail and from the back rail, and
Yeah.
my gosh, I'll probably launch it through the fans.
So the Joss tour that I play on, Mike Zuglin's Joss tour, is that way, and
Mhm.
like I hit the balls and it's so bad. They're like, you just gotta put your hand on the table and work on your clothes, but I'm like, I can't generate the power that you guys can. Like, my clothes
Mhm.
bridge is not good.
Yeah, I just can't find the perfect timing from the table like that. I can't find the timing in it. All right, so Christina Tkach, another fabulous run out from her.
Yep.
Tying this match up. This match is exactly what I expected it to be. Close and competitive. 5-5 is the scoreline. The other match going on with Sophia Mast and Margaret Sire is currently, I just turned around to look at my other monitor. Sophia Mast is up 4-3, but Margaret is eyeing down a 9-ball right now to tie that match up at 4. So these ladies aren't too far ahead from our secondary table. It looks like we're probably looking at some pretty tight matches on both sides.
And you expect that in this part of the competition, you know?
Mhm.
Everybody's fighting and scrapping for every ball.
All right, so Pia checking her rack, making sure she's got it figured out. Let's go to the overhead view for Pia's break. There you go. I like this view for the break shot. I like it a
Yeah.
lot for the lag as well.
That's true.
All right, so she's looking to pocket the 6 in the would be the top left corner of your view, and the 1 to the right side or top side. It's weird when I'm upside down. All right, so she does. That's the one thing too about this break that I try to explain to people. What's unpredictable about it is those bottom balls, they all start jarbling up
Right.
at the bottom of the rack, and you just really never know what's going to get kicked in or not kicked in. And if the timing is wrong, you're going to kick your wing ball out of the corner.
Right.
So, man, that's what makes it so unpredictable. You just don't really know what those bottom balls are down there doing.
For sure. And then if you bring the cue ball into the equation, like if you don't hit it square, then your cue ball goes down there and hits those balls, and
Right.
you might scratch, or who knows what's going to happen at that point.
Rachel speaking like this has happened to her.
Oh, yeah. I hit it and hope for the best.
Oh, that does happen.
I'm like, stay out of the corner, stay out of the corner.
Well, we're all getting better, I think, with it the more we do it. So we'll see. I mean, we learn from watching these ladies right here, though, don't you think?
Oh,
I
100%.
mean, I absorb. I'm like a little sponge when these ladies play.
It's funny. I walked in the building and Pia was on one of the tables practicing, and I hadn't even gotten my cues together. And she comes over and she's like, "Yeah, you know, I'm interested if there's anybody that wants to play any like practice sets." And all the girls are like, "No way would I play against Pia." I'm like, I will love it. I went over and I played 3 sets with her, and I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
It's a free lesson, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, it just gives her something to compete for. I also struggle to just hit balls to practice.
right.
I think playing sets against someone is a much better way, and you don't even have to bet anything. It's just for pride. You
Right.
know what I mean? And practice.
And I thought that was really cool because, like, a lot of the top players, you know, they have their close friends and they have their routine that they like to do. But just the fact that Pia took time out of her, like, day and came over and even asked me to play sets, I thought that was really cool because you don't see that a lot, you know?
Absolutely. No, of course not. But Pia is she's just gracious and kind and easy.
She's
very approachable.
very down to earth, and which is really nice.
Sure. I really enjoy Christina as well. She She makes me giggle often.
Yeah.
When I was taking, she comes over to me because, you know, we got the new backdrop, right, for the
Mhm.
interviews and stuff. And she comes over to me and she's like, take my camera. I need you to take pictures. I was like, I got you, girl. All right. So unfortunately, I think they have left this one ball. This shot, though, if the cue and the one ball are frozen, you might as well forget it.
Yeah.
Like, but I think the one is off the rail. It looks like there's a little light between under the rail there. So it tells me that one ball's not frozen.
Yep.
Good shot. Yeah, Christina's starting to catch a stride.
Yep. I think she sees the finish line in sight. She sees the light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, it's a race to 3 from here. First 1 to 8 will advance and be in the final 4 of this event. Whoever loses will take home a 5th, 6th finish, which still is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these two, though, they're not going to be pleased with 5th, 6th.
Oh, no, absolutely
Neither
not.
one of them.
Absolutely not.
Neither one of them is going to be pleased with a 5th, 6th finish. So
Right.
we'll see. Even though, you know, you or I, we'd be ecstatic, but
Oh, I would be. I was ecstatic just to cash.
well, it's a tough field.
It
But,
is.
yeah,
And the draw is so tough. Like,
there isn't really an easy draw. Once you get through the first 2 rounds, it just turns brutal from there on the A side.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you hit the 3rd round on the A side and you're like, oh, my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need to tap in one of the boys in the room to come in and play. Like, can I ask Tyler, can we tag you in?
Yeah.
All right. Man, Christina, she's just really settling in. Pia's given up maybe a few too many opportunities for Christina.
Yep. And Christina's taking full advantage of those opportunities.
Mm-hmm. All right. Likely to draw this back and shoot the 9 in the same pocket, depending on the position. And she seemed a little bit like, ugh, after that shot. I don't know what just happened there, but
She was really stretching, I think.
all right. And this 9 ball to take the lead again, 6-5 over Pia Filler. And breaking.
Yep.
And her break's been pretty sporty up to this point.
It has been for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys, don't forget, we will be back live after this match. We will be back live tomorrow at noon Eastern time zone. I think we'll do the hot seat match at noon. That's going to be Christina Zlateva versus Wei Su Chen for the hot seat match. And then on our bonus table, we'll be bringing back the winner of this match versus the winner of the bonus coverage match, Margaret and Sophia. That'll be a great match on the bonus table as well. And then we'll go straight to the feature table for the rest of the day, playing the B-side final, and then, of course, the finals. So some great matches still to come here at this event. I feel like still lots of drama to be had.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just really feel like we've got so much more to see in this event. All right, Pia Filler working very hard. She needs to get this rack down. I hope I didn't just jinx Christina in that
Right.
break, because she really has broken very well in this match.
See, now with her bumping that 9 ball over by the 3, she might elect to come around and play the 3-9 combo.
It's definitely possible. Let's go see if that's maybe.
Yep.
I mean, it is available, right?
I think she's going to come right around.
Just kind of getting a look at it, seeing all the different views we have available to us. It's tough from a screen. I think if she can dig in here and miss the 7, I don't know if she's going to try to drag it around to catch that window or just play it with a high inside ball. I like to tell people at home, inside English is the direction you're cutting the ball in. So if you're adding English to the cue ball, she's using the high inside. Right hand spin. She does have to make an adjustment on the actual object ball to get that cue ball to react the way she would like it and to make the ball.
Right.
Outside is the direction opposite of the way you're cutting the ball.
Can she see this, or did the 6 ball get into play here?
I don't know. I don't know if I have any good, clean looks at it. I think she's all
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's okay.
It looks open.
Man. Yeah, I think this is one of those shots, too. You kind of have to go all in on it.
100%.
There's just not enough ways. Maybe you can play with enough pace, but play kind of like a stop on the 3 so that the cue stays under the 6-9.
Right.
Or the 6-8, I apologize. Yeah, see, she didn't cut that ball enough. No. I don't like that.
She said, no.
I don't want her. I just don't like to see bad things like that happen. It's one thing if you miss a ball and somebody makes a great shot to beat you, but it's another thing if you lose the cue.
Now, Christina could technically play a 2-way here where she could, like, bank the 3 ball up table and try to make the 9.
Absolutely.
Carom off the side of it.
The only thing that's a little dangerous about that is that if she goes for the carom on the 9, she's guaranteed that the cue ball is going to track to the left side of the 8.
Right.
And if she hits the 3 too hard, it will leave a shot or a look at the 3 anyway.
She might elect to just play the straight safe and bank the 3 ball up table and leave the cue ball under the 6-8.
All right, I like this. I mean, well, although I think she leaked it out, I think that Pia can see the 3. Yeah, definitely can see the right side of it. She's got to put it back. Use the 8, 6 as blocker balls. Try to get that cue ball. You can see where she's laying her cue on the table. That gives you kind of an idea of what Pia's intentions are. Yeah, so she definitely overstruck that ball.
Yeah, you could see Pia was not happy with that.
Yeah, you can tell just by the way Pia's moving.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's annoyed at pool or just annoyed in general.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Pool can be so, I mean, it's like you can go through 7,000 emotions in one match.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I feel like all my matches are roller coaster matches, to be honest.
I think everybody just enjoys watching you. You're so animated.
Oh my gosh, you can tell exactly what's going on by my face. I start having full-blown conversations with myself.
Yeah, this girl, no poker face whatsoever.
No.
Oh, Dustin Erickson, thank you so much for your donation. Nice to see you in the chat. I hadn't seen you yet today. Thanks so much. Remember, guys, we do still have, we do have to sell off these particular sets of balls that we're using at this event. Go to WPBA.com. They're $410 shipped inside the continental United States. And if you're really good about it and you just do it early enough before these final ladies complete, we may be able to get one of them to sign a cue ball for you if you want, but you got to put that in the notes of the sale. A-Train. I try, yo. trust me, I'm gonna start bugging. I'm gonna start bugging on them at the office because I don't have control over the donations. I wish I had control over the donations. But you know, we have a board of directors and office management, and she controls all of our finances. So, I mean, I'm gonna ask. I can't make any promises. I am trying. Promise you guys that. Trying to get them to hook me up with some new stuff. We would love to have another computer to do another stream or two.
Right.
This computer's just not going to take it. We've had this thing quite a while now. Angela got it, I don't know how long ago. 3 years. 3 years ago.
Wow.
I just dumped it actually not that long ago. I went in and dumped the caches and got to open up some storage.
Yeah.
Can't.
Oh, Pia rattled the 3
Mm.
ball.
Yeah, something. Yeah, you know why I know that?
Think about it for a second.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Is she okay, or did she bump that 8 into...
Might have took the path. Let's go to our fancy overhead camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She bumped the 8 right into the line.
Oh, she might be looking at the 4-9 as a kick, of course.
Yep.
These two are definitely getting tired, though. You can tell just from some of the shot selections,
Yeah.
and they're just, you know, they are definitely fatigued.
Yeah, you can see it for sure.
The good thing is they don't have to play either one of them. Whoever wins isn't going to have to play till noon tomorrow, and that'll give them a lot of time to rest and recover.
Right.
Even if they don't get out of here till midnight, that's still plenty of time to get sleep, rest, recover, get some good food in your system.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, rehydrate.
I know if Pia wins, she'll be going to Starbucks in the morning because she loves Starbucks.
She's going to Starbucks even if she doesn't win in the morning.
That's true. That is true.
Pia loves it.
She does. That and McDonald's. Those are the two.
All right, great shot there. She really bared down and made sure to pocket that ball. A little steep on the 5. But, I mean, she was just so focused on making the ball that, you know, she was willing to accept that. How do you like to play this ball, Rachel?
Probably just right-hand English and spin it in. Maybe a touch of low. And come around and try to play the 6 in the same pocket. Okay, so she went between the balls.
I think she's focusing more on just making sure she makes it right now, don't you
Right.
think? I mean, you can tell when we get tired, you know how that is.
Oh, 100%.
You're like, okay, I'll just accept whatever it is, but I've got to keep making the balls.
Yeah. Because you always have the option of playing safe. So, like, if you're
Sure.
at the table, you're always in control. But if you miss a ball trying to get too fancy, then it's like you give the control back up.
That's right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I think she's okay. She made a 9 ball against Bean on the bonus table earlier today. That was like, oof, amazing. Okay.
I love watching her play. Her
Going
and
to-
Christina, really.
She's stretched all the way out across this table right now. You know, short people issues. We struggle as women, don't you think? We just really
and
can't
she's bridging
reach.
over the 8.
Yeah, it's so hard to reach shots sometimes. Great shot on that 7 Pia filler.
I agree.
Trying to tie this match back up. There is not an ounce of quit in her. That reminds me too, something she said in the Q Queens when her little clip in the teaser that they're doing for the Q Queens documentary they're working on.
Yeah.
She said, you know, she goes, they always told me that I couldn't do it. And she's like, oh no, there is no for me. It's, and I always think of that with her. She's like, oh no, there is no for me. And I love that about her. And ever since then, I've just, you know, grown to realize how determined she is, what a determined human she is.
Yeah.
Christina Tkach as well. I mean, both of these ladies, they have a lot of characteristics that are very similar. Work ethic, etc. All right. One good shot on this 9 for Pia Filler, and she's tied this match back up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a race to 2 to get to the final 4 of this event.
This is anybody's ball game here.
That's right. Pia Filler will be breaking next.
Flip a coin, because that's what this is
Absolutely.
here.
Wolfman in the chat room asked about how can he reach out for a gaming laptop donation to increase the tables. Well, Wolfman, this is tough action for me. You can reach out through, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger if you have Facebook, my personal Facebook Messenger, and I can give you my tour email. I don't really like to shout it out on Billiard TV and all that stuff. So if you wanted to reach out personally to my Facebook, you can do that. You can also reach out to any of the board members for the WPBA. All that information is on WPBA.com. Brittany would probably be the one I suggest the most just because I work super closely with Brittany as well as Bob at WPBA.com. You can email any of the board members and they'll get you in contact with me directly and we can definitely discuss that. We definitely need help, guys. I don't think you understand. We're a nonprofit organization.
Right.
So without our donations, we can't afford the expenses that even cost, me just to get here. So that's why we appreciate you all so very much. So
That's a beautiful break there by Pia.
look at this. Got a good look at that, too, to get her started.
It's all about the 3 to the 4.
Man, it's amazing what these two come to the table with. They can make a small mistake and sit in their chair for 2 racks, 3 racks, and then just get up and get right back at it. So
Yep.
impressive. So impressive. Oh, TKO. Captain, thank you so much for your donation. What a good match. Oh, exactly what I expected at 11 o'clock at night. Never.
Yeah, right.
These are so hard. These ladies are fighting with all their might.
I mean, if you would have told me that these two would be on the B side playing each other to get to the final 4, I probably would have laughed.
I don't know, because the field was so tough at the top end.
Yeah.
Kelly, Way, Christina Zlateva is another one that's always just right there at the business end of these tournaments.
Yeah,
I
for
don't know.
sure.
You just never know. I mean, that's what's so great about the WPBA. I mean, the format is just conducive that anyone that's having a great event can win. And these ladies, they just consistently end up at the business end of these events, and they class acts. They're awesome.
Right.
Hi, Karen. So I've got Rachel Lang, the Rhinestone, in the booth with me. She popped in and I was like, hey, grab the headset. Come chat. Let's talk some pool.
I think I'm starting to like this side of it more than actually playing. It's way less stressful.
It's not, though. It's not. You get to sit there and just talk about pool. I mean, I can teach you if you want. You can learn some cameras and
Yeah.
some of the tech side of it if you want.
Yeah, when you told me I was going to be in here by myself and you're like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, you just got to learn how to click like 4 buttons and you can make it through a stream.
I was like, Ada, I need you to help me. You got to come in and help.
Oh, guys, thank you guys so much. I love our chat rooms. We're the best chat room in the business. I swear to God. I would not know what to do with myself if I didn't have all of you guys. All right. Be a little off on the 6. Didn't quite get there. Does she swing her into the side pocket and bring her around 3 rails? Maybe even 4. 3 for sure. Or does she roll it in? Man, it's so good. Don't clip it. That a girl. What a great shot from Pia Filler.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Well executed.
Yeah, got herself in a good position too. It's a very natural shot. Now, I don't mind back cutting these balls. Do they bother you so much? It's not back cutting like the 7 ball
No, this
Doesn't
is
really bother
okay.
me
But if it's
much.
like the opposite way, like where she's shooting, back cutting it that way, I struggle with those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like back cutting to the right or to the left, sometimes can be tricky.
Absolutely, they can be, but when it's, just a really natural stroke, a little bit of draw, maybe a touch of outside, makes
Right.
me really feel more comfortable striking that ball.
I agree. I like those.
Yeah, I don't mind them so much.
It's the ones that you have to like force follow like 2 or 3 rails. Those are the ones I'm like, oh boy.
Oh, Alex Swanson says his dad is right next to the scoreboard. Did you tell him to wave at you, Alex?
Just don't do it while one of the girls is shooting
Yeah,
that
wait
way.
till their backs are turned, right? All right, and with this 9-ball, Pia Filler might make it to the hill first in this match.
Yes.
She very well may. She's got a little bit more work to do. Wow, Pia Filler 7-6 over Christina Tkach.
I don't know. I'm feeling a hill thriller coming on.
Oh man. Now
As
see
a player,
yeah.
as a player, you do not want that, but as a fan, you definitely want
Yeah,
to see
it's
it.
the best.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like Alex's dad is currently talking to Kathy Shumper, the tournament director and board member here of the WPBA. We love us some Kathy. She's one of my girls. I do adore her. She works real hard for the tour.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Hey, everybody in the chat room, wave to Alex's dad. All right, and here we go. Christina Tkach to break. See if she can hold serve in this match. She's had a fabulous break up until now.
I agree.
So we'll see if she can keep that streak going. 1 in the side, wing ball in. Where does she get a look? And the 3 is...
The other match score is currently 6-4 Margaret over Sophia.
Ooh, Sophia did have the lead in that match. Margaret's
did.
grinding back.
Yeah, Sophia was up 4-1 or 4-2 when I walked over here.
Not gonna lie, man. Margaret's another one. She's a grinder.
Yeah, she really
Oh
is.
boy.
You could never count her out.
Zero quit in that young lady. All right, the 11-ball TV, thank you so much for your donation. Appreciate the support here at the WPBA. Yeah, unfortunately for Christina, I would agree with Pat in our chat room. She has made 3 balls on the break many times in this match and not really getting a good look. That right there is the unpredictable part of the 9 on the spot break.
Right, and it can be so frustrating mentally. You know, you have a beautiful break and nothing to show for it. Especially when your opponent's on the hill. It's like the worst time for it, right?
Ooh, double bump in the face on that 3. Cue ball's headed to the right side pocket.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, maybe you put it into existence. We're going to find out, though. The 5 to the 6 is really where it's at in this rack. And, well, even the 6 to the 8. So a little bit of work left to do here.
Yeah.
There's a good look. You guys can kind of see what I mean. If she doesn't, she's either got to fall with a ton of angle on the 5 or get dead straight in on it. We'll see.
Yeah,
The
I
8,
definitely
9.
think the shot of this rack is going to be the 6 to the 8.
The 6 to the 8, for sure.
Christina looking to make it hill here. With just 4 balls left.
Ooh, my mic was muted. I was talking away. All right, so Alex's dad is enjoying himself. He is a humongous Christina Tkach fan, so he's probably in heaven right now.
Right.
Looks like oh no! Oh, look, he
Oh
just jumped
my
back.
gosh.
Oh, I love it when the fans get so invested. I love your dad, Alex.
As soon as she hit it, oh, he
Oh,
knows.
he's just devastated, and she is too, I'm sure, at the moment because Pia Filler is on the hill. So now, personally, I don't know that I would hold this ball. I think I might drag this around 3 rails. I don't know, or lay up and take an angle on the 6.
Yeah, this is
Shoot it up
tricky.
table. The 6 isn't frozen to the rail. I like playing it with low outside, though, personally, like this. But she's got to catch some pace, and she did not get it. Not enough pace on that shot. But it's also one of those shots, especially in that moment, it's so like daunting because you know the ball's in the jaws. You've got to make a good decision, and
Right.
you're on the hill.
And if you catch it too thin, the cue ball's gonna go flying.
Yeah,
So
and you
it's
don't want to
like,
fly, right?
I'll be honest with you, hanging balls, like everyone thinks they're such an easy shot. They
Oh,
are not,
they're
because
definitely the hardest shot.
you never know what's gonna happen. Like sometimes they take off, other times they don't go anywhere, and you're like, oh man.
Oh, Pia has called her extension. These ladies are on a 40-second shot clock with 1 40-second extension per rack. If by some chance this match does go to a hill thriller, they will get an extra extension each per lady. So 2 extensions. Kind of said that wrong. I'm getting tired, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it is 11 o'clock.
Oh, I start to babble. And I've been doing this. We've been in here. I played the first round today, so this might very well be a great shot, ladies and gentlemen.
She hit it perfect.
Wow. Christina may go to the air on this one. She may send this one out to the pool gods. She makes a couple great shots. She did make a couple great shots, jump shots. All right, there you go. There's a good look. Christina, being a Predator-sponsored player, is going to the air. As Ada would say, air rush. No, not again. Oh, this cue ball is just wants to be in the pocket. 6. Alex's dad, he might be having a small breakdown throughout this process. Oh, wow.
I think he's getting it. He can feel the tension.
Absolutely. What a great opportunity for him, though, to be sitting front row to a match like this with Christina playing.
Oh, yeah.
As a Christina fan. So I'm glad he made it.
This is a match you could see in the finals, you know?
Absolutely. All right, this is a tester for Pia Filler, but this is a real good opportunity. Oh, she laid up on it, almost like a little bit of decel in that backstroke. Such a hard shot from the pocket, though, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, nobody wants to shoot that.
She knows how important that shot was, though. But the chances are close. Now you give Christina another opportunity. Oh, man.
Oh, she called her extension as well. Both of these ladies are definitely feeling the heat
Oh,
right
you
now.
can tell they're gassed, for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. And when you're that tired, it's hard to be nervous, but it's hard not to be nervous. Oh, wow, how she hit it, folks. Yeah, Alex's dad, I don't even know his name, but he's so happy.
Yep. Hill.
He's like sweating all of it. All right, I like this. She's going to go ahead and play this probably 1 rail back out, shooting the 9 in the right-hand corner pocket. A little light, should be fine. All right, there's a big shot for Christina. Hey.
All right, Hill, just as we predicted.
Oh, all the drama. Rachel, I'm so glad you've come to hang out with me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A comment in the chat room, guys, says he screams at TV, wife turns it off and threatens to hide the remote if I wake her up again.
Oh, man.
It's the best. It's the best. I have a very good friend that I've made over the years. And I don't want to go and I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to cause any problems. But his wife says that whenever we're live with the WPBA, that he kind of locks himself in the man room or in his man cave. And she said that she knew who I was before we actually spoke. Or before I actually said my name, I now introduced myself because of my
Yeah.
voice. She said, "You're the girl I hear for 4 days in a row every time the WPBA plays," because my husband locks himself in the man cave,
Right.
and I hear your voice coming out of the room for 4
That's
days.
funny.
And so she was like, "I know who you are." Ah, all right, Logie Bear. He says, "I don't want to watch." Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What a fantastic match for these two ladies. A good display of pool, even though they're exhausted. All right, Pia Filler to break. She did win the lag. So that means she's given the break in the Hill match. I'm going to tell you
Oh.
right now, folks, and I know this is this is so true. I mean, I think Rachel will probably understand where I'm at with this. I don't like winning the lag anymore because because of all the streaming I've done in the last 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
I have watched so many dry breaks, Hill,
Yeah.
that I almost don't want to win the lag because I don't want the break.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, honestly, there's never a hill rack that's like clean cut, dry. There's
It's always
always
drama.
drama. Always. Like, why does that happen? It's like kick safety battles or like a crazy out with like banks or like a safety exchange. Like, there's always something crazy. It's never just break and run out.
Wow. Hill, thriller, and a dry break to add more drama. Yeah, super tired. What's up, Max? Max Adams. Get me the hookup when I go to Alaska. Thanks so much, bud. All right, Kathy Tashumper, our tournament director here at the Soaring Eagle Masters. Also WPBA board member and player representative, removing the rack from the table. She's done a fabulous job this week, hasn't she?
Yes, I called her over. I felt bad in one of my sets. I was like, "Can you help us?" There was like 4 balls, and she's like, "Are you guys sure you want to move the rack?" I'm like, "Yeah, we do."
Yeah. She's like, darn it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, don't forget, too, we do have these sets of balls that these ladies are playing with right now, currently at first sale, $410. If you want it, cue ball signed by one of these ladies still in the room, because this is an elimination round match, you might want to make that purchase quickly.
Oh boy, she hit herself.
Wow. She makes a great shot on the one.
And Pia's
She's
calling for a ref for
yeah,
sure.
she's calling Kathy back to watch the hit. At this point in the match, no one wants to call this shot.
No.
No one wants to be. It's better just to have someone watching. And a nice clip. No, 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 no. Stay up, stay up.
Whoa.
Ooh. I just don't like the ball in hand thing.
Yeah, I get it. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. All right. Looks like Pia. My guess is Pia's going to come with a nice safety here.
Yeah, I agree. She could make the 2 ball, but what's the reward? Because the cue
three
balls, right?
Yeah, threes way down table and very difficult to get to. Now she's looking at it like if she rolls the 2 in, she's going to take the slice on the 3. I mean, I guess there is some reward to that though, because the 4 is down table. So she does need to get the cue ball down here anyway.
Right. It depends. If she has an angle going towards the 5, she'll play safe. But if she can just roll this in and get up there for the 3, okay.
That was much straighter than it looked to me.
That was deceiving. Like, it
Yeah,
looked
it
like she had
was.
an angle going towards the 5.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought she was steep.
I thought it was just me.
No, we can't see. we both. Guys, what's happening? I can't watch. Okay, Logie. So, currently at the moment, Christina kicked at the 2, and she did hit it, but she left Pia almost straight in on the side. Pia made the 2 in the side pocket. Don't watch. She's got to look at the 3, but it's It's a long one.
And the 3 to the 4 is really,
Yeah.
really hard where the 4
Yeah.
ball is on that bottom
She's
rail.
got to catch a window to get on the 4 ball from here. So there's still half a chance that Christina could come out victorious. All
Uh-oh.
right. If she taps it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, these two ladies, all the drama in these whole hill matches.
And you could tell by Pia's reaction, it's a terrible roll to catch there.
Look.
I totally feel her pain.
Well, and Alex's dad is back behind there just like, oh, hands over his head. I don't even know Alex's dad's name, guys. I didn't see what it was, but wow. He is just loving it right now. This is the best place to be if you love pool. All right, Sam, thanks for your donation. We appreciate your support. Angela's pacing around behind the curtain on the stage right now. Give it to me straight, Lonnie. How are we looking? All right, bud. Sorry about that. I forgot to keep telling you how it was going. So currently at the moment, Pia pocketed the 3. She comes down table to get on the 4 and hooks herself under the 7. She is kicking at the 4.
She's going to tie the 8 up on the 6.
All right, so she's going to go ahead and tie these balls up and give up ball in hand. Christina will get ball in hand to come back to the table.
And she hit it perfect.
Yeah, she jammed up the 6-8, so they're tied up at the moment. Little work to do for the Crystal. But she does have ball in hand, so there are options.
Right, she could use the 5 to break it out. The drama in this last rack.
I'm wondering, she's going to try to break it out right now, I think.
Yeah, she is.
She's got ball in hand. She's going after cutting the 4 into
High
the lower
left.
lower left-hand corner pocket with some high left English. She's going to come back up table and try to bump the 6-8.
Yep, smart, because then she's guaranteed position on the 5 still.
That's right. Fortune does tend to favor the bold as well. She doesn't want the cue ball to get into a bad spot. Alex's dad definitely liked that shot. He clapped and then put his hand back over his face. Christina's got a good look at the 5. She does have to be mindful of the cue ball. The 6 could cause a problem if she doesn't hit this ball well. Looks like she's Yes, I'm laughing at Alex's dad.
Yeah, this is crazy.
He's so invested, y'all. Oh. This is my favorite part of the whole match. I'm just letting you guys know. I hope he goes back and watches this on YouTube because it's literally my favorite.
He's stressing over there right now.
Yeah. No movement, Alex's dad. Stay still, buddy. All right. So Christina lining up with some low ball. She's going to try to draw to the right long rail and back across to the left long rail for a good look at the 7. Oh, she misses the 6.
What's going to happen?
Oh, does she get away with it?
I don't know.
I don't think she did. Oh, my life. It's brutal. I don't think
the drama.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Dustin says, remind me to never sit in that spot. Logie Bear, we are not winning just yet. Christina has missed the 6 ball. She has left Pia a shot into the lower right-hand corner pocket with the 6, but she's elevated and very close to her work. I do favor her to make it, though. I'm not going to lie to you, but... And she has. She does have a good look at the 7.
She's kind of seems like she's falling a little bit straight, though. She might have to settle. I think originally she was going to try to come around and play the 8 in the side, but with this angle, she's going to have to just come one rail and shoot the 8 in the corner.
Oh, I'm doing all the heavy breathing for these ladies.
I'm stressed out for them.
All right, so I think we're having so much fun with the match, even though I know how, I mean, I get it, right? It's stressful.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
there's people that are completely stressing out right now, but I'm enjoying watching the spectators just so invested in these matches.
It's good to see that the fans and the spectators stress this as much as we do. You know, we want to see good pool, but we feel for both players. We understand what they're going through.
All right, and Pia drains it. She hits it great. She's looking really good on this 8 ball. it's basically a stop shot. She's got a stop shot on the 8, top right corner pocket, which will give her a nice look at the 9. And Pia Filler
Beautiful stroke.
straight in on the 9. Snap off this Hill Thriller and advance to the final 4 here.
Great match, ladies.
What a fantastic match. I know Christina's going to be pretty bummed about that. She had a couple really weird rolls in that match. All right.
She did, for sure.
Christina Tkach, good call on that. Christina Tkach, 5th, 6th finish in this event. I know she's not going to be happy about that because of the match itself, but to be fair, she put on a fantastic performance. So congratulations to her.
Yes, of course.
This is not an easy tournament, and there's a lot of pressure in the space, and I don't know what it is about the Soaring Eagle that makes that happen, but the energy is always high and intense here. Congratulations to Pia Filler, final 4. We're going to do a quick interview with her. So don't go anywhere, guys. Thanks to Rachel Lang. Thank you so much for coming up here and sitting with me.
This is so much fun.
All right. All the drama, right?
Yes.
Shout out to Alex's dad. He was so much fun to watch.
Yes, I agree.
I really enjoyed watching him. And it's awesome. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. We're going to get Pia up here to chat with Angela. Once again, congratulations to Christina Tkach on a fabulous finish. 5th, 6th is nothing to hang your head about. And all right, we'll see you guys in just a few seconds. Angela's going to go ahead and get Pia up here to chat with us. Don't go anywhere, guys. Still a few more minutes left.
In real estate, just like in pool, the setup is everything. When I play pool, I don't just focus on the ball in front of me. I'm planning my next shot. Selling your home works the same way. It's not about putting a sign in the yard. It's about positioning you for the next move, whether it's a quick sale, top dollar, or finding a dream home. With the right strategy, we don't just take the shot, we run the table. Let's line up your winning shot today.
All right, guys, we're going to get Angela in here with Pia to do a quick interview. All right, guys, I think we got them all set up, so we're going to let Angela go. Here you go, guys.
All right, we've got a thumbs up. Here we are, folks, at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, WPBA Masters, and I finally have Miss Pia Filler up here for an interview. And that was a bit of a nail biter. Thank you very much. My hair is still standing up on end. Talk me through that last little bit of that set.
I don't know. I feel like every time me and Christina play, we deliver a good match. We both break good. We can both run out very good. Usually, like just in the past, she really had my number most of the time. So, but I know what it's going to be like against her. I know I have to deliver. But honestly, I saw she was fighting because she's been playing all day. I was kind of fighting, but we both did couple of very unforced errors, which you probably wouldn't see us doing. I don't know at other time of the day. I don't know, but yeah, honestly, I just got a little bit lucky at the end to still get the win because she had an open table to run out. I gave her a cluster and she had a perfect solution for it. She came up perfect on the 6th ball and all of a sudden missed it. It was kind of surprising.
Yeah, it's a little late. I mean, she's been at it kind of all day. So last year, you played this event. How close did you get to winning it last year?
Well, I fell one match short. So, even coming into this event, I just said to myself, at least this year I have the chance to still do it one step better.
I think she's going to try again tomorrow. Congratulations, because you're in the Final Four, and she will play actually the loser side last two tomorrow at noon. So congratulations, you're going to get a chance at redemption. So get some rest.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just going to get some rest. I'll be ready tomorrow, and I'm going to give it everything I have.
The only last question is, even if you sleep in a little, is it still Starbucks when you wake up?
Oh, 100%.
All right, folks, there you have it. Congratulations to Pia Filler. We'll see her tomorrow. Back to Lonnie in the booth. Bye, guys.
All right, guys. So a good interview from Pia there. I was reading through some of the comments in the chat. I actually wasn't paying attention to the lady in the pink. She is not she's a fan. I can't really control what she does out there. I didn't even see it, to be honest. But I guess, you can't really do much about what people around the room do, and you just got to hope that the players at the table don't notice it. We apologize, but what are we supposed to do? You know what I mean? We can't control the spectators. Is it kind of weird? Yeah, I guess, but I didn't even see it. So I'm going to go back later and watch it. But you guys just go have a great night. Don't get too stressed out about it. And we'll see how this, tournament ends as it goes on. Christina still had a fabulous performance in this event. 5th, 6th is nothing to be upset about. Pretty excited to have such great talent at the business end of this event, and it was a great match to watch regardless. So congratulations to Christina, and of course to Pia advancing into the Final Four of this event, trying to get back to that final match. She was one match away from winning it, like she said last year. So I'm sure she's working hard to get back to that final match again. All right, guys, I'm getting exhausted. I'm super tired. I'm going to be back here tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern time zone for we got 2 matches at noon, one on the featured table, one on the bonus table. And then we'll do the hot seat match at noon. Christina's the table, Wei Su Chen for the hot seat. It's going to be a great time. Don't miss it. You guys, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Lonnie Fox-Raymond. You're watching the 2026 Soaring Eagle Masters Championship right here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. This is WPBA Billiards on YouTube and Billiard TV. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
In real estate, just like in pool, the setup is everything. When I play pool, I don't just focus on the ball in front of me. I'm planning my next shot. Selling your home works the same way. It's not about putting a sign in the yard. It's It's about positioning you for the next move, whether it's a quick sale, top dollar, or finding a dream home. With the right strategy, we don't just take the shot, we run the table. Let's line up your winning shot today.